good afternoon and welcome to Carl Scale Modelling. I'm Carl. Welcome,
He is.
everybody.
He's Carol. Yes, he is.
And he's Panzer.
No, I'm that way to you.
Oh, yeah. Well, I gotta look at that camera and whatever. He's
over there.
it's confusing, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm sneaking up behind somebody.
Come on, catch up, will you? Oh God, I'm trying to. Oh, whatever. Thanks, Panzer. You got me looking at the other computer now.
My job here is successfully done.
See you later. Well, Gina said she might bob in because I think she's off work today. I sent her the link.
She did say she was off today, yes.
So, right, well,
he's just going to have a wee cough to himself and then he's going to have a big cough to himself.
Oh, well, excuse me. Oh, God, I might start smoking again. This will have a reason to smoke, cough. Right, should we go and have a look what everyone's doing? I want to see what Michelle's doing. I want to go to Michelle first.
Ooh, that's a Sherman.
Michelle, shut your book.
Oh, yeah. Well, I finished that tiger, and then I did a...
Are you eating?
No, I'm not.
Yeah.
And then what did I do? What's the other one I did?
I don't know. You did
the tiger, you did the panther. No, you did the tiger, you did the panzer too, and then you did the Sherman.
Yeah. They've been primed now, but they've got to be sprayed the next colour, so they have to put to one side. And I'm like, I've not got anything to do. So I'm now doing a Sherman. So the third tank has come out.
So you're having a
I've got a Sherman.
Sorry, the Cockney Rhine slang's biting me big style at this moment in time.
Yeah. So I'm going to start. Not even looked at it yet. Start this one today.
My advice with you before you start is to read the instructions.
Oh, I will be looking at them first. Don't worry. I do usually.
Yeah, you can hear Michelle reading the instructions because she goes, "That's wrong. You don't want to do it like that."
No, I do not.
Because if memory serves me right, there's 2 crew sprues in that tank. One a very early crew set because it has boxes on it that require for storage.
I understand that bit.
Right, so I'll leave you to it then.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Right, thank you. Wonderful for answer.
Hello. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking behind me at my stash. Yes, I will be continuing with working on the KV1 tank today.
Oh.
Today we might add the front glasses plate, and we'll continue on filling the ejector pin marks on the tracks.
Very nice.
So that's what my plans are for today.
Cool. Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Let's go see how Connie's getting on with this explosive device.
Well, it was working and now it's not.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. Doing the lights. And they're being a bit persnickety.
Oh wow, what wiring?
I know. We'll come back and have a look when you get it.
Yeah, because it's separated under the heat shrink.
No.
Dear, oh dear.
No, I'll come back in a week.
Yeah.
Mark.
Good thing you can't read my mind.
That's why I moved.
So,
I was getting embarrassed.
since I messed up the gun mount on my Sonderkraft Forsog yesterday,
How did you manage to do that?
glue. It's called glue. And it disintegrated a few parts, so I need to scratch build a few things before I continue. So I put it aside. This Merkava I started a few weeks back. Just I haven't done much with it, just the ass end of it. So I thought I'd continue with this one while I figure out the other problems.
Nice
There
one.
you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's Tamiya, yeah.
Yeah. Tamiya 135th.
Nice one.
That was quite collectible a few years ago because they hadn't released it for in ages, and then all of a sudden they released it, and then all of a sudden everything.
People cried because, oh no, I bought 20 of them.
Yeah. I may have a couple of them in the stash.
So it's your fault.
I might make this
no.
what if tank.
I genuinely have just two of those kits in the stash. One to actually make as the Mark 1 and one to do something else.
Right. Cheers, Marcus.
Thank you.
So, nip over and see Scotty. Afternoon, Scotty.
Hello. I've got bits here and bits over there. Okay.
Cool. So you play me a bit?
I'm playing with the tracks,
Yeah.
cleaning it up, and see how we go.
Cool.
That's what I have plans.
Nice.
And hello, baby cakes. How you going?
Hey, baby cakes.
Hello.
Hello, Deep Pan.
Baby cat
Crisp and even.
and Tin Man.
Yeah, that's
And I'm
for
waiting.
the
Jeff and Maggie.
135th Tamiya Tiger one. So, so that's what I'll be doing, playing with the tracks.
Nice. I'm looking forward to watching you do them.
So
How
am I.
are you?
So am I.
I will be doing mine off there.
Chicken.
That's a suspension jig to make sure that the suspension's all straight and even when you start the swing arms.
I don't find them practical because as soon as you put the parts together, like this, it's all pretty straight anyway.
Yeah, no, those were suspension. Those jigs were designed to put the suspension arms in, not the track links together.
You just use the jig for the tracks as a straight edge.
Yes,
Right.
that's right.
It goes on the swing arms. If you
Yes,
look, you know the swing arms on your tub.
Like how it just shows here.
Yeah, that's just to make sure the runs is straight and doesn't have a pitch or cant off.
Okay.
It's the right angle to the track.
Yeah, Scott. You know on where are we? On these.
Yep.
Put your holes on them. That lines them up.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, Carl, put me full screen. I'll show you what that jig's supposed to do. Your swing arms, these things here on your Tiger, that little plastic mount is designed to make sure that all the swing arms touch the ground at the same point. So that all your wheels are level at the same point.
Yes.
What they're asking you now to do is when you're putting the track links together, wait a minute, here's a length I did earlier, is that they're all straight rather than pulling off to one side at an angle, like an arch. That's what they're asking you to use that for. There you go.
Thank you. Right. So Lee's got to it. Where's
Yes.
Lee's on that? We'll go back to me. So, as you can see, yesterday I went a bit dotty, so I've got my dots on. Didn't go too overboard with it. So now today it's I've done the wheels as well. They're a bit dotty. I went a bit dotty yesterday. So today it's filters, and then I can leave it then until next week. And if I run out of things to do, I'll jump onto some metal polishing on me rims. So that's what I should be doing on my Tamiya 135th King Tiger.
Tiger.
Wait a second, Carol. Go back full screen again.
What have I missed?
Is it my imagination? Have you glued the gun barrel to the turret?
Yeah. How do you mean?
Because
Is it backwards?
it's not. It's the turret's that way. Well, the turret's actually like that on the hull, and the gun barrel's like that from the image that I'm looking at to the camera. Put the rear hull plate and the rear turret plate together so that they're parallel.
What do you mean?
Just it looks to me that you've got your gun barrel just slightly off the centre.
All right. No, it's canted on the front.
No, but I mean, if this is your turret, the gun barrel looks to be off slightly like that, just ever so slightly. If that's your gun barrel straight, it should be straight. It's just it could just be an optical illusion from the camera.
Well, let's just say it's an optical illusion.
Okay.
Just for ease.
And that was an optical illusion.
No, it wasn't. Yeah, Panzer. Turned it the other way.
Okay.
And I know I'm not meant to have blue exhaust, but
it's part of the weathering process.
It is. Just looks odd.
It doesn't look that odd because I did blue on some of my exhausts.
I'll just quickly catch up with chat. Well, first in today at 20 past 12 was Panzer. Yes, I was running late today. I've been busy this morning.
Yes, that was me just letting you know that I was awake and I was eating breakfast.
I was just trying to get a pot noodle. Then Josh is in saying, "Good afternoon, Carl. Folks on panel and at the bench, and folks in chat. Hope all are well.
Joshy.
Won't be in much
Hey,
today
Joshy.
as he's out of the house, but I'll see you later at 10.
Someone finally let him out.
You for tonight stream, yes. Then there's me in running late at 12:30. Going, good afternoon, all. And then Michelle's in. Afternoon, Michelle.
Afternoon.
Hello, Carol. Hello, Michelle.
And then we got Connie in saying hi to everyone. Hi, Connie.
Hello.
Tony.
You. And Scott.
Wow.
And Scott's been saying g'day all. G'day, Scott.
Good day, Scott.
And
G'day.
Jono's in saying afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, Jono.
Hey, Jono.
Hello.
Hey, Jonah.
And then JC said, afternoon, Carl, gang, and all in chat. Thought I would come and put a thumb up as I'm going out today but to birthday parties. No, it's got a Shania Sports Day.
Party.
And
You just see the jelly in the ice cream, can't you, in his little princess's outfit?
Yeah, I was just going to say, is he wearing his princess outfit to the sports day?
No, just the tiara. I got Jeff and Maggie in. Hi, Jeff and Maggie.
Hi,
Hey,
Jeff and
Jeff. Hey,
Maggie.
Maggie.
I can't pick on JC. He's not here. I'll have to wait
Yes,
till
we can.
tonight.
Yes, we can.
I can let
This
rip it into it tonight. Then we got Marcus in going, oi, 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 Marcus.
Oi.
Oi, oi.
And then Tin Man's in saying, hi, peeps. Hi, Tin Man. Hope you're well.
Hey, Tin Man.
And then Baby Cakes is in. Hi, Baby Cakes.
Hello, DP.
And then JC's doing Joshy's bit and going deep heat, whoop whoop. I sounded more like deep heat.
It did actually. At your age, I would expect nothing less.
Oh, God, no. I've only ever used deep heat once and God, it made my heart. Thank you, Michelle.
Jesus Christ.
Yes, I used to play a lot of rugby, and I was told
Rugby. Okay.
if you put deep heat on your legs, it will warm your legs up. For, when you're playing in winter. Well, I put the deep heat on my legs before I got dressed. So when I pulled my let's say when I pulled my underwear,
I don't know what to do with this. So many things.
God, my eye was watering.
Yes.
Morning, Lindsay. Lindsay's in.
Sure.
Hey, Lindsay.
Hey, Lindsay.
Welcome
Just
to
Connie's
this.
giggle gets me.
So many questions.
Yeah.
Hey, you, Marcus.
I'm okay now. Could use a hug.
But deep heat free, yes.
Baby Cakes is saying hi to Carl, Michelle, Connie, Marcus, Meow, Panzer, and Jay Scott. And hi, JC.
Hey,
Hey,
JC.
Jason.
Hello, love doctor. TBG's in. Hi, James. Hope you're both well.
Hey,
Hey,
TBG.
TBG.
He says Carl's got a wonky barrel. What Vans would be amused? No, Bob Vans has been ambushed. Sorry. Oh, Jeff's in. Hi, Cantagram. Hi, Jeff. Hope you're well.
Hey, Jeff.
Hey, Kenny.
Hey, buddy.
He says, hello, Carl, Michelle, Panzer, big hugs, Marcus, Scott, and Connie, and all in chat.
Yeah.
And TBG says, hi, Lord Dobby, Clear Raggy, and 7 of 69. He's saying hi to Monica. Timbo saying hi to TBG. Monica saying hi. Oh, deep baby cakes. Can't say Monica. TBG saying hi to Tim Man. Baby Cakes saying hi to Tim Man and Candygram. TBG saying hi. And Baby Cakes says, ouch. Yes, you could say that.
Yeah.
But ouch was not one of the words that Carol used from the.
Actually, I think that was the first noise that came from my mouth, followed by a lot of obscenities.
I'm gonna have to.
It's good thing you didn't wrap your eyes.
That's what I said. My eye was watering.
Just the one.
Aye, just the one.
Just the eyed one, yes.
Just saying, good afternoon, my lord. And hi to Candygram. And Tim Man saying, hey, DP. And what I was trying to say at the end of stream last night, but I forgot, I'm not sure if I managed to get it in, was now 6 months it'll be Boxing Day. But yesterday, 6 months to Christmas. I could start my model list. TBG saying hi to Jeff and the lady Maggie. Jeff and Candy saying hi to each other. Right. Oh,
You know what the scariest thing is? Is that from now on it will start to get darker and a minute earlier each night.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Mm.
Know what that also means?
In your
Means
case,
that
The days are going to get longer for me.
it means that we're another day closer. We're days closer to him rubbing it in about the temperatures down in Australia.
Oh, I wouldn't do that.
Oh yes, you bloody well would. We know you, Scott. Right. One of my tasks for today I've done. Kill.
And GB Models is in saying, hello, how are you all doing?
Oh,
GB.
Hey,
GB
GB.
Models.
Nice to see you.
Hey, GB.
To see you, nice. Hello.
The weather for me right now, baby cakes, is 5 outside, 23 inside.
Only 3 inside. Oh,
It's lovely and warm. Not so much outside though.
I don't know how you can stand it. Oh, gee, you're used to it. It'd knock me out, that.
Well, it's quite different actually because if you go any lower than that, you end up with chills.
I just like it when I get to put my jumper on or my big coat.
Well, that's just it. I don't have to put a jumper on. That's an empty sprue.
For absolutely ages, I've been taking the mick out of everyone. That's, you know, them bloody big blanket things, them snoods or whatever they're called. Michelle's always wearing them.
yeah, I got one for Sean.
I love
He
mine.
can't stop wearing it either.
Michelle got me one at Christmas time. Oh my god, they're brilliant. I'm surprised Panther hasn't got one because it cuts down on the heating bills.
I have fashion sense.
On your couch, really?
I'm a
Does
cat.
that matter then?
I have a cat. I have a fur coat. I have a 30 tall emperor-sized duvet. When I go to sleep, I sleep in a duvet that's this thick, and I can wrap it around myself several times.
You know a good cure for that, don't you? A woman.
What's that?
A woman.
Yeah, I tried them one. I tried that once. Never again.
Oh god, I was having arguments last night. I literally had. It was about 4 o'clock this morning. I gave up in the end, but it was like, I just want a piece of quilt, please. Just a piece. I'm Leslie with it, trying to wrap myself up in a napkin. And she's got the rest of it.
Yeah, it's a super king size quilt as well.
Bloody wasn't last night.
The trick, Carl, is to go to the opposite side and grab a piece of it that way.
I gave up in the end, just grabbed it and yanked it from under her. She didn't have to let rip at me. Been asleep.
Do I remember that? No.
I reminded you this morning, though.
You did.
Do you remember what you called me at 4 o'clock this morning? That's the same thing as I call you behind your back every day. TVG says, so, has Lord Dobby been assimilated?
Simulated?
Simulated or assimilated?
He could be stimulated. Judging by the way he was fondling that last night, I just realised I set myself into a trap there. Yeah.
Yeah, you did. I was just about to say about the state of his rag. And I thought, no, I'll stop myself.
You see, poor young Mark, we had to bring out something to calm his nerves down.
I tell you what you all want to do on the PPM now.
What's that?
You all want to have a whip round and buy Ron a box of bloody tissues. I got really pigged off last night. I turned it off in the end.
Sniffing.
All I could hear was
Sniffing.
constant, do me head in. Anyway, Baby Kate said, how's the I've already done that. Just saying, hey, Jerry. And Baby Kate says, maybe try 2 blankets. Try 2 beds. Sleeping bag. That's the plan. Come winter, I'll get my sleeping bag out.
Oh yeah, well, you have a decent sized sleeping bag.
I know, I've got a double sleeping bag.
A double sleeping bag.
I shall have that off you as well, Carl.
Probably. I'll go to bed and she'll be in the sleeping bag with a quilt over her. And Tammy, hey Tammy.
Hey, Sammy.
Hey, Ray.
Hey, Tammy.
What you need to do is to do what I used to do, which came as a bit of a surprise to my ex, was I used to fall asleep on top of the duvet, and then when I got really cold, I used to reach over and grab the duvet, literally bounce from the bed horizontally, do a barrel roll, and wrap myself round in the quilt. The first time I did it, it was a bit of a surprise to a lady at 3 o'clock in the morning. She was not expecting that.
I am really trying not to picture that, but I can't help it. I've got that image going around my head now. Oh,
She very swiftly
giggling.
She very swiftly developed a countermeasure. The minute she felt me bounce off the bed, she immediately shot her hand out, grabbed the end of the duvet that was under me, and pulled it forward so the whole was an exchange of duvet positions.
Tammy saying hi to TBG, Baby Kate saying hi to Tammy, and GB says, hello, Mum and Son, going well? Thank you. And Baby Kate says, I'm hot, sleeper, I don't use a blanket.
Me neither.
To be fair, I don't always use a blanket, do I?
No.
I've got to have a window open. Even in the middle of winter when it's snowing,
Well,
I've got the window open and I've got my feet sticking out the bed because I can't have my feet covered. Or my legs. That's what cools me now.
Same here.
I just cover my belly.
In the middle of winter, all you see is across the bed is maybe a little bit of tail twitching out the bottom until it gets, and that's how I used to check the temperature, and it comes back under. You don't see any of this cat during the winter months under that duvet, I tell you.
Oh, I tell you, when we first moved up to Scotland, Michelle's from like Blackpool, so she'd never really seen snow. And we moved up at like 4. Well, we got here at 4 o'clock in the morning, and it was a lovely clear night. And went to bed. I got up about 6 o'clock. Went outside, had a fag and a coffee, and it was a beautiful morning. Went back to bed, and then Michelle's shouting, "It snowed!" We had about 2 foot of snow in 2 hours. But we went to our place then, and the first night in our new house, if you like, it got down to minus 27 outside, and it was minus 11 in the bedroom. And we woke up in the morning. You know, when you breathe in, all our breath condensated and turned to ice on the bedding. My next job is to fit central heating.
Did someone say ice cream then?
Tammy says her AC is set at 67 right now, and in the winter it's set at 69. I bet it is, Tammy. And Baby Kate's like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, it's cold.
Tammy says you can always put clothes on when you're cold, but everyone says our house is cold. Yeah, our house is. That's why I love a coal fire or a wood burner.
Yes.
It warms you 3 times, or more actually.
Now, the beauty of an open fire is that it heats the whole place. You get these central heating, electric fires or gas fires, and it's instant heat. The minute you turn them on, instantly it becomes warm. But it's true in reverse when you switch them off. The minute you switch them off, the heat is gone in an instant. But it's something like an open coal fire or log fire, the heat stays in the building because the apparatus that used to combust the fuel gets really hot.
Well,
So
wood
it
burners
retains the heat. Yeah.
All right, I give up on these lights.
Try a match.
Have you
Well, I've
changed the
got it all set up in place, and now they don't work.
Oh no.
And
But they work when they're out of place.
well, I got the base all settled, which means I've got it glued in place, and now the lights won't come on.
Oh dear.
I don't know what to suggest. I'm absolutely clueless.
I'm just gonna worry about it.
Look at it this way: you will save yourself a battery now.
Yeah, I'm just gonna pull the batteries out of it.
That's such a shame, that.
Because I've worked on these lights for an hour now. So I'm just not gonna worry about it.
And Connie said, "Let there be no light," and lo, there was no light.
Well, I'm not gonna sit here and drive myself batty over it.
No.
If you want it to sparkle and glow, just wait till the 4th of July and get some fireworks on it.
GB says it's very cold here in Australia, and he's in Melbourne.
I'm a bit further south than that. I'm in Tassie.
Tammy says we have central heating and air, but we do not open the blinds to keep the house cool. This week's miserable.
Ugh.
She says Ray finished his Pixar light and ball.
Oh,
He
no.
finished his Lego Indiana Jones plane and Jeep, and he's starting Lego Jaws. That's just come out. It came yesterday.
I want to.
Wow.
Tammy, I think you're gonna need a bigger shed.
Like we did there. Very quick that comment.
Drink
You
something
said
cool.
when you started doing them ago, you get
Hooked.
hooked.
Yeah.
I heard a dog going snore there.
We did. It was under my desk.
Great that. Because Michelle's muted as well.
Pardon me.
Really?
Wow.
Lord. Oh, gee, Vicar.
That was peanut butter on toast.
Sounds like somebody using a pencil sharpener.
It's me actually scraping soap mold seams off. Come to think of it, I'm trying to remember where it is. Actually, it's my wooden pencil sharpener.
Oh, one of my kids asked me if they could borrow a pencil sharpener a while back. I've got a big yellow Stanley pencil sharpener. I says, yeah. They're like, how the hell are you supposed to use that? You know, the flat pencils?
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's for them. It's crazy because I hate them pencils.
They probably don't think very much of you either. So
Well, they probably
Bear-
don't. I'll have to throw them in the bin.
bear that in mind.
They're all right if you're doing rough marking. You're trying to do anything accurate. Oh, good.
Try writing a letter with them.
Drop that.
Maybe you just empty your water tub all over the place.
No, drop me turret.
Ooh, don't drop your turret.
I went
turret.
turret up.
You had turrets.
Oh, I nearly went there then. Oh, that was close. Oh, God. Oh, because a bloke I used to drink with. I'm not going there.
Too late now.
Yeah.
Yes, that ship has sailed, Carl.
Will live in your head forever now.
Just like Kyle Lemonade.
I wish. I mean,
GB saying, what's everyone working on? I'll go on the benches in a minute. He's
no.
working on a Honda Civic Mungan from Zoom On. Mungan, is it?
Oh,
I think it's a Munyan.
Munyan?
Wait.
I don't know what Zoom On is.
Mugen. It's a Mugen.
Mugen.
Well, what's Zoom On?
Mugen who? Is it from Norway?
It's something that Hondas don't do.
I used to have a Honda. It was a
Tommy
bloody ripper car.
says, Connie, we took more cabinets off. What? We took more cabinets off the cabinets yesterday. Thank God we got it in the mail yesterday. Yours move your week. I'm so done. I take
I
it
like the Jaws. Well, Jaws 1 and 2 are pretty good.
yeah. First one.
Mhm.
Oh,
Second one.
you gotta love Jaws 3D though, right?
No.
It's the best of the best of 3D technology.
Tommy says he's getting better at the 18 plus Lego kits. They take him about 6 hours now. Wow. So one will take him 2 days of the week. And Daniel's in. Go for it. Hi, Daniel. Hope you're all right.
No, go for it.
Hey, Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
And he's saying hi to Tammy and to everybody. One second. Oh, GB says it's a Zoom on kit. I've never heard of that. Baby Kit's saying hi to Daniel. And GB saying hi to Daniel and asking him how he's doing. And Daniel says, I'm fine, thank you. And yourself? Right, so I shall have a quick. And GB says, I'm good, thanks. So we'll quick flip around the benches then. So I'll just go me. I'm on with the King Tiger. I'm just doing the. I'm actually my lids on, put my filters on. So that's what I'm on with. I've got a bit to do with the panel lines. I've got what's thinners. I've got some polish for the rims if I get to it today. So that's what I'm on with. And Panzer. Yeah,
I've just been filling with black super glue the ejector pin marks that are recessed on the track link. So I'll let that sit now for half an hour so the glue goes off. And then I shall sand them down smooth and add them to the pile of track links.
You muppet! You absolute muppet!
What have I done? What?
Not you, me.
What have you done?
I was sanding my track links to get the marks out. I could have just put black filler in it.
You can indeed. You can sand any of them that are raised. You can sand, but if they're recessed, you've got two choices. You can either use a punch and die to hit out little thin discs of plastic to fill in, or you can just use super glue and filler. I found that this black super glue does quite nicely. You can see what it is, and what's more, when you sand it, you can, once it's sanded smooth, you can see where it's filled in, the areas that need filled in. And the deeper ones are the dark ones. The lighter ones are the ones with the slight hemispheres on them. You can see that. The slight hemisphere on that one. Come on, focus your boy later. There you go. You can see the difference in colours between on the black. Yeah. So
I shall remember that. I should have thought that. I bought the flexi glue for that reason. I saw Nigel doing it, and then I forgot all about it. Muppet.
Yes, you're a muppet.
I'm a muppet. Thank you. You're right.
Which one?
Do I go to Connie? Oh, and but GB was actually asking what you're doing, Panzer.
I'm actually doing a KV1 tank. Here it is here. So I'm working away on that. It's a KV1.
Thank you. Not only put Connie. Oh, that's nice. I do like that.
Yeah. Like I said, I've had issues with the lights, so I'm not going to worry about it.
Here's a question, Connie.
Yes.
Check the battery box, because I've noticed something about battery boxes from Chinese products. This is my paint stirrer. And now, it works well when you do this. Right? But when you actually put the battery connection box in, it does absolutely the bugger all.
I don't think it was the battery box because the lights would work. Then I messed with the wires, and they didn't. So I knew it was in the wiring.
It could well just be that they're pulling apart from one another.
Well, like I said, I got it all tucked in and everything, and it didn't work at all. And I'm just like, okay, I'm done with it.
Yes.
But yeah, I'm just working on some of the exterior details. I seem to be putting all the little bits and bobs that I've been spending weeks building, getting them together and putting
But
them.
it looks very nice.
Oh yeah.
So I was just thinking to myself, when you got that stirrer out, I thought Baby Cakes is going to be going weak at the knees. She's just put a comment. Just put a comment in. Like, oh, I was having flashbacks then.
Hey, Gina.
Thank you, Connie. Right, nipple
Uh-huh.
Scott. Hey, Gina, it's okay, Gina. So, Scott's building the Tamiya Tiger 1.
Yeah, I'm playing with tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, show me Tiger 1.
Clean them up.
Yeah, don't lose track of time.
Yeah, that's right. I've got to be on track. Yeah, well, that's the Tiger 1, unweathered, obviously. That will come sometime in the future.
One.
And yeah, there it is. It's just that I can't really progress any further until I get the tracks done.
All right. Awesome. Cheers, Scott.
I could probably paint the wheels, but anyway, never mind. No point putting it off any longer.
I'm sure. Do you want to tell everyone what you're building?
Yes, I'm building an M4 Sherman. Just started building today. So that's what I'm on.
That's a Tamiya kit, isn't it?
It is a Tamiya kit, yes.
How are you finding it so far?
Yeah, fine so far.
Yeah. It should go together like the other one you done yesterday. Should be fine. Yeah, that was only a little one.
That was only a little one, and that just like flew together. Yeah. There's a few more bits to this.
Yes, some a bit chunkier to get your hands on. Your teeth into.
Yeah, definitely. Looking at all these bits and pieces with this, definitely.
All your teeth into, depending on your point of view.
Alright. Come see how we go.
Enjoy.
Thank you.
If you need any help, Panzer's there. Go and check on Marcus. Hi, Marcus.
Hello. Excuse me. 1/35 still Tamiya Merkava, which I'm putting the very, very, very minute suspension on this. It doesn't look very much on both sides. Slap some wheels on this bad boy, and then we'll continue.
Nice.
We'll see what I'll do. It won't be an Israeli tank in the end. I can tell you that. I'll do something else with it.
I've got to ask another question. What's the red label tub?
Okay, so I use tobacco under my lip, and this is one of the.
Oh, it's like chewing tobacco.
Yeah, no, it's tobacco pouches. Yeah, it's a little baggie that you put on your lip.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I usually use the loose stuff from Sweden, but you can't get it outside of Sweden if you live in the EU because they banned it for some reason.
Yes, it was School Bandits. If you remember School Bandits back in the 80s in the UK, Carol.
No,
they were banned in the UK because of mouth cancer issues.
Yeah, like cigarettes don't give you bloody cancer because that they sell. No issue.
Yeah. But anyway, those things in the UK gave out a lot of oral or mouth cancers, an increased amount, which is why the UK government of the day banned them.
Well, I've just seen what Marcus has got in that tub, and I would not want to put that under my tongue.
Exactly. So I use it for disposal. When blades are done, I put them in this, and then I tape it up and throw it in the garbage so no one gets hurt.
Yeah.
Marcus, do you have your local GP or your local dispensing chemists?
Yeah.
They will have a sharps bin. If you ask them nicely, as long as they're surgical grade steel, you can empty them into their sharps bin. They will quite happily.
But I'll put them in this first. So.
Yeah.
That's what I do, Marcus. I've got a little plastic tub when the blades come in, and I keep one, put the old ones in that, and then tape it up and bin it.
I keep losing them, so I thought this was a much bigger visual.
It's a lot handier, that. Yeah, definitely.
Well, my old tobacco tin is that's what I actually use mine for. So I put all my scalpel blades because I use surgical scalpels. I use surgical scalpel blades. I just put them in that, and when it gets a bit full, I take when I go to my GP. I just dump it into his sharps bin,
Mm-hmm.
and they're quite happy because it's surgical grade steel.
Yes, not cheap
I must admit,
in larger quantities.
when I go to the GPs, I'm trying to get away from there as quick as possible.
Yes, but that's because there's a sugary donut usually with your name on it afterwards.
There is. Shh. And Jean has been saying, hi, everyone.
Hey, Gina.
Chat and panel won't be able to join today as she's having work done on the outside of the house. We had a large scaffolding put up yesterday. She's been called into work this afternoon. Oh, that's okay, Gina.
Typical, you always grab you on your days off.
Whenever you get a chance, you know you're welcome anytime.
Mm-hmm.
GB says hi to Gina, so to Baby Cakes, and Baby Cakes saying, oh, she's having flashbacks. Jeff says, I'm working on the 135th Challenger. It's currently sat on his workbench looking at me like, I'm not going to build myself, you know. I ain't one of these shake and bake kits.
Before you, I'm presuming you haven't put the suspension on it yet. It's just looking at you. Because I can recommend you go and take a look at the Challenger instructions and recommendations for that kit over on Scorpion Model Miniatures. Because the suspension height is wrong on the kit out of the box. And it's an easy correctable fix, and it doesn't cost you any pennies.
Well, that's good. Tips for free.
Well, yes. Unless of course you want to buy extras.
Or unless you're Marcus and then you melt it and have to buy another one anyway.
Shut up. I don't need reminders of that episode. That was horrible.
Jesse,
That was
Daniel.
Yeah, but that was funny, Marcus. Yeah.
I can see the comical value in this. I do. I didn't laugh about it.
I was actually on about the one you were doing yesterday.
What, ruining the gun mount? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was not partially my fault. Partially my fault. Also an engineering dispute there, in my opinion. Mainly because
that's just the complaints department.
Yeah, all right, I'll talk to Trish.
GP says, nice work, everyone. Keep up the great work. There you go.
Thank you.
And we've got 20 in today, so it's a bit more people in today. That's good. 16 thumbs. Thank you very much.
Wow, that's long.
Yeah, don't forget Little History's on tonight at 6:30.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's got a stream up yet.
Maybe it's busy.
You see, Marcus has got me thinking.
Uh-oh.
because I have won a Photo X one.
What? You have a what?
I have a PE bracket mount for one of mine.
Oh wow! Yeah, that's how it looks. But the problem is when I try to fit it in the cabin, the ammo box that's glued to the right side, so to speak. Yeah, it totally took the space away for the beam that goes across it.
And
that's where I got a little bit, I'll force it in. Yeah, it didn't work.
The problem I think you have there is that it's they've used the standard 2-to-1 instruction set, and they haven't corrected the errata sheet on it.
Okay.
Because they'll probably ask you to put the bracket in before they put the ammunition box in. Or the storage box
actually, the ammunition box was actually a step ahead in the instruction. I I just think they cocked up, and then I didn't see it in time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
This is why
partially
you
my
should,
fault.
yeah. This is why you should always read the instructions a few times before you start building.
Yeah. The thing is, the thing had got together so beautifully up to that point.
Yeah.
I was so surprised. I was like, it's not. And in my cellars, the entire gun rack just fell apart, and tried to reglue it back into some sort of an order, and then using Tamiya and stuff like glue, it's melts, and you lose some integrity, and in the end, it did not look like a gun rack. So I'm gonna have to probably scratch bit that. The main part is okay. The one that you actually put the gun on, it's the struts and stuff that are wasted.
Yeah.
So get some plastic card or some old piece of sprue. I'll make that work.
Yes.
No one's going to see it anyway. Not me. But I want that big gun on. That's why I actually started building it. That one is huge piece of metal. It's like. You get a polycap. You get a polycap.
Right. So Jeff says the assembly is all but finished, Panzer.
Oh dear.
And then I've put a link into Terry's channel. I can't find the link for his stream tonight because he hasn't got it set up yet.
Yeah.
And Gina's saying it's the second time this week I've been called in because someone's called in sick. Wow. And then that next link is for my stream tonight at 10 o'clock. 3 men and a couple of printers.
Yeah.
Ah,
You'll be
Princess
hosting
cost,
right. Well, it's there twice, so there you go.
princess costumes are optional.
Yes, JC will probably be there, not wearing. Well, I don't know, you might have it on.
Will they be singing Disney princess songs?
Well, you never know with Joshy. You know what he's like. And then I've put everybody's links in. So there's Michelle, Scott, Connie's, Panzer's, and Marcus's.
Thank
Thank you
you.
very much.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're all welcome.
I haven't checked my subscriptions, subscribers level this week.
Between the 23rd and 24th, I lost 2
Yes.
subscribers. And I don't know why, because I didn't stream. So, there you go.
That's probably why.
Mm.
Oh, I can't stream 24 hours a day, every day. It's not in my wheelhouse.
It's in Scott's.
Say again.
That's
What?
Scott that does that. He'll stream 24/7.
I wish I could. Man.
No,
No, I don't.
no. Remember you did a 12-hour stream once?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm.
Right.
Oh, what
Once
happened
and
then?
once only, yeah.
I'm going to have to look that up.
Yeah, nothing happened. It was just we've done a Star Wars 12-hour stream
Hmm.
on May the 4th last year. A long stream.
That's cool. How did I miss that?
That's right. Lindsay wanted to do us a Star Trek one.
Ooh,
Yes,
I'm
it was
on
on
that
about.
right, so that's not this. Oh, not that. Right.
I think Lindsay just wants private time with his resin model.
Oh, it's the same. No, I'm not. No.
Yes.
Gee, it's nice weather.
No, I'm sure it is.
I was rather disturbed by the way he was running his fingers up and down the seams of that figure last night.
Okay, I'm gonna have to rewatch that stream now.
I bet if Lindsay rewatches it, he'll take it down. Child friendly.
It was. I could just imagine some of the kids asking Mummy and Daddy, what was that about?
Why is that man full of funny faces?
Why has Raggy got a stiffy?
Oh man.
There's a tail getting wagged.
It is. Are you happy, Michelle?
I am, yeah.
That sounded like something else, by the way.
It sounded as Lindsay was inspecting that 7 of 9 miniature again.
Dorca's in. Hey, Dorca.
Hey, Dorca.
Hey, Dorca.
Hey, Dorca.
He says, hey, peeps. Good morning, afternoon, everyone.
Hey, mate. Someone else is scratching a pencil.
What's wrong?
Yep.
I'm tired.
She shouldn't be with the amount of duvets she had last night.
Well, so if you need to drop out, we can go and get your head.
I was up at 4 o'clock this morning.
Yeah, welcome to the club. Sorry.
Are we talking about Lindsay and that 7 of 9 model again, or have we moved on with it?
Sounds like we moved on, Hans.
Hey, Dutch Dave. How you doing?
Hey, Dutch Dave.
Hey, Dad.
Oh, welcome in. Welcome in.
Oh, that's Dave.
He says, hi, bench gangsters. Celebrating early weekend at the Marble Bench. Oh, nice. Jeff says, Panzer, could you PM me the link details, please? And also, I'd like to pick your brains regarding some info regarding antennas too involved to type it in here.
Yeah, I can certainly do that for you, mate. I'll PM you the link for Scopy Miniature Models. Let me just finish doing this. DD. Not Kiki, DD. Right. Now, Panzer, don't do what you did yesterday. Place them somewhere nice and safe, and then lean your hand into them. I may not have superglued my fingers to the bench, But I may have super glued the track links to the back of my hand, or the side of my hand.
Yay! I'm not the only one.
Wait,
Full screen.
and my smart mud collection has dropped on the floor again. I need to move them from where I keep them. What I really need to do is get that shelving unit that I said I was going to install under the bench, installed under the bench.
GB says, well, guys, have to go for now. But everyone have a great weekend. Stay safe. Cheers. You look after yourself,
Have a
GB.
good one.
Take care.
You do that,
Say,
mate. You take care,
JB.
buddy. That's a leopard tank.
Does anybody else cringe when Panzer starts giggling?
Sorry,
I don't.
I'm just.
I get curious. I want to know what's going on.
I panic. Oh, God, what's coming now?
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay. Right. No.
No.
Oh, sorry, I thought I knocked over a tub of toothpicks. But I didn't. I need to catch it. What?
Do you mind that?
No, you're all right.
Hey, Echo.
Yeah.
Ethel.
He says, good afternoon, Ethel. He says, apologies for my late arrival. We've been checking out new household appliances. I may have got carried away.
Okay, Jeff, I've sent you the link for Scorpio Miniature Models website, the shop side. Just peruse down through it. You'll find some of their various accessory and detail upsets, including antennas, which are very, very nice. Very, very nice antennas.
Oh, CJ's in. Hi, Tony. How are
Hey,
you?
Chilberton.
Hey, Tony.
You saying, hey, Scott?
Hey, Tony. Hope you're well.
And Ethel saying, hi, panel and Tin Man.
What did I get to? Dr. Shaw. 2.
I'm sure I didn't realise you dropped. She never said anything, did she?
Yes, I did.
Nope. Well,
You said
she
to
wanted.
me.
No, she wanted to see how observant you were.
Everything
And
all right?
Yeah, I've just got tired. It's caught up with her. So I said, go and have a lie down rather than fall asleep at your bench.
What was it? 70, nearly 80 miles this morning. Oh. You can stay there.
Oh, God.
G'day, Wolves. There you go, mate.
Hey, Shane.
Shay.
Well, Shane.
Hey, Shay.
Hi, Shane. How's the wife? I'm not asking how the dog is.
I think you just did.
Hope everything's okay now. Hope she's feeling better. She got bitten, didn't she, the other week?
Bitten by what? Another dog? Or?
No, his wife got bitten by a dog.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't there.
Shane's laughing.
Question should really be, how's the dog? Yeah.
She's doing good, just having some dinner. The wife's okay now. She's just got a nasty scar.
Well,
The dog will be in therapy for many, many years.
Shane says, don't worry, Marcus. It can't be as bad as when Carl said that his wife bit the dog. I got it the wrong way.
Fair enough.
Yeah, Tony's in saying hi to everyone. You all right, Tony? Hope you're well, mate. Apple says, hello, do I see a special female in chat? I do. Hi, Monica.
What? Oh. I heard one.
Oh. Is that all you're going to say, Marcus? Oh.
Yeah. Well, it says Monica, not Marcus. Right? So.
Right. You come here. Did you? Wait. Oh, pardon me, blimey. Peanut butter's repeating badly.
Oh.
He's got to run. The wife is calling him.
Yeah. He said, it made me day, though. I did still laugh about it. Baby Kate says, "Who's that?" "Hi, Apple." Tony says, "Hey up, gal. I seem to be falling apart these days, but nothing out of the ordinary. Change, yeah, age and all that. Oh, tell me about it. Bloody eyes are getting worse." Tony says, "Hey to Tim, man." Baby Kit says, "Hey, CJ." And Apple says, "Age, Tony, but you're a mere youngster compared to some. Aye, but it still creeps up. And the problem is, it's creeping up a bit quicker than it used to."
Yeah, but Carl, it gets faster and faster. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
As you get older, it gets faster. How is the spoon?
Yeah, just thinking about it. I think it's August I'm due my next eye test, so I'll be new glasses again than I expect. Keep trying to get me to get them by. Oh, I've got to say this carefully. Varifocals. I can't say that word.
Bifocals.
Yeah, I say something slightly different. You are. Yeah, I kept walking into things when I tried them. Could not get on with them.
I'm sure they didn't go on well with you either.
Tony says, "Misspent youth, Athel, catching up on him." Athel says, "Varifocals are good once you get to grips with them, with 3 different focal lengths." Oh, God, no. I kept going dizzy and walking into things. Michelle thought it was hysterical. Right, you so did I when she got them. Tin Man says, "Well, I guess I have the honey to-do list to complete. See you, peeps. Watch out for the carpet monster. You take care, Tin Man. Have a good night."
You take
Take
care,
care,
mate.
buddy.
See you, mate.
Give me you.
You back at work tonight, is it, Panzer?
I am indeed back this evening. 2100 hours. I log in and officially start keeping you folks safe.
So you'll not be on Terry's for long tonight, then?
I'll be on for till about 7:15.
There's a lot of mischief you can cause in 45 minutes.
There is indeed.
Oh, hello.
Yep. And think of the mischief I can cause on the 2-hour live stream, Jeff. Hey, Carl.
But you haven't, though.
Yet.
Yeah, we still have about 40 minutes left.
Yeah, everyone's saying Tin Man.
Oh no, the road is finished. Is fixed, Athol. They've stopped doing the detours.
Handy.
It did need to be. I will admit, it did need it. It had to be done, and it was well. Once it was finished and over with, the road, the driving experience is much improved. Where did I get to? I got to. So, what will you be painting on your stream tonight, Carl?
Oh God. To be fair, I think I'm going to carry on with my bust because I've got 3, I think it is, on the go at the moment.
What bust? The last I remember, you were doing that giant thing.
Oh, Kratos.
Yes.
I've finished him now. He's now up on YouTube as a short.
Yes.
Feel free to go and have a look.
Uh-huh. When I remember.
I've just done about people at home as well. The first I'm doing, I'll just grab them and show you. I just sat on this side, the window drying off. Oh. I think I'll carry on with shields and stuff tonight. I'll just go big a sec. So I'm with a Templar.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's nice.
And I'm on with another knight, a medieval knight.
So it's twice a night.
Aye. No, I'm greedy. I go for 3 knights. And that one's meant to be Orlando Bloom out of Kingdom of Heaven.
Really?
Doesn't look like him at the moment, but he will do. It's quite a good likeness. But I have dropped.
Are you going to use the same colours as in the?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, but I've just realised, as I've said that, I've realised I've made a mistake.
Have you?
Yeah.
I'm going to use red.
I'm going to have to correct it because now I'm looking at it, it stands out like a sore thumb.
What have you done wrong? Tell everyone, Carl.
See the red and the white on the front?
Uh-huh.
It's meant to be opposite on the back, not the same.
Mm-hmm.
So it's meant to be like white and red and white.
Yes.
So, well.
It is what it is.
But it's only the base coats I've got done so far. So
at least you haven't finished it.
Yeah. If I'd have finished it, I wouldn't have said that then.
Yeah. And it would never have been seen on a YouTube short, would it?
No.
Yeah, maybe. Just call it something else.
Yeah. Honestly, how many people are likely to have noticed it?
Oh, I'm going to say more than you think, Carl.
Yeah.
You know what rivet counters are like.
Yeah.
I think you'll find.
You've used the wrong colours on that Spitfire. Well, I thank you very much for watching my short. They're the right colours, just a crap camera. Athel says, Carl, why not check out Model Shack from Doncaster for busts and 250mm figures? I haven't, because I print my own, Athel. but I also buy them from
knockoff sources on eBay.
well, not eBay. I got them off
Timu.
AliExpress,
Etsy.
but I also buy them from Hysterex and.
Now, let's correct that. You've bought one from Hysterex.
Okay, then. I've bought one from Hysterex and I've bought two from. Oh, I've forgotten the name of it. Mitch's Models in
Which is
Perth.
models, yeah.
But at 50 quid a shot, I don't mind spending 4 or 5 quid and getting them from Etsy as well.
Mm-hmm.
When they've bought the files to print them off.
Yeah.
So I try and support the originals. It's like when I buy print files, I try and get them off the original source. But sometimes it's just really ridiculous money. Jeff Trains is in, saying hi everyone. Hi Jeff, welcome in. Hope you're well.
Hey, Jeff.
That's 3 Jeffs.
He's
Jeff,
watching
Jeff.
watching from Geneva, Illinois. Wow. And Jeff saying hi to Jeff. And Jeff saying hi to Jeff.
Jeff.
And Athel says, I thought Panzer said the Hysterex were out of business.
I
No,
never
they're
said
not.
I never said they were out of business. I said they've discontinued products, but they're still in business.
Yeah, they're like a general go-to's place, aren't they, for all different companies?
Yep, for large scale busts and various things. They used to import a lot more, but gradually they've stopped importing.
I think the printer market's knocked a lot of that off.
I think a lot of the cheap copies from China have killed a lot of independent designers out of manufacturing product. And of course, I've been buying from Hysterex for 40 years now, and I've seen ranges come and go. A lot of the big ranges that they used to import have ceased trading. The Verlinden range, for example, has ceased, has moved on. It's the original owner died, and he couldn't sell his company, so the molds have apparently disappeared.
That's sad.
This is what happens. You're so used to it. For example, last year the big shock was Accurate Armour closing down.
Yeah.
And this is their final year of selling what bits and pieces of stock they've got. You can't buy any of their kits anymore because they've sold out, because everybody went bananas for Accurate Armour kits from August of last year.
Nobody buy the company yet?
No, nobody's bought the company. I mean, to be honest with you, you've got a company with such a solid reputation. If you were to sell it on, you'd want that ability and reputation to continue on. But who wants to commit to it? And with a lot of kits that they used to do now coming out in plastic, they can't compete. You spend thousands of pounds designing, developing and making the master molds for a kit, only for somebody like Airfix to come along with a plastic kit of it and undercut you, and boom, that's it. You're sold out. You've wasted all that money and time and investment.
Yeah, it's like as you said, Lindsay secured himself a 7 or 9 from Model Shack. He did, but it's 20 odd quid for, was it 20 quid I think it was for the figure?
Yes.
That's quite dear. But for what it is. I actually had a look. So I was watching the stream last night. I was in chat.
Yeah, sorry.
Go on, Scott.
I was just going to say, I had an ad come up on my Facebook about a model shop closing down.
Oh, don't look at it. It's a scam.
I figured it was. Just looking at the prices told me that.
Yeah.
I mean, $23 for a model of one of these, for instance.
Yeah.
Then I saw where it was going to come from.
America.
No, UK.
Was it? Oh, I keep seeing it's from America on mine.
It's another one.
Yeah.
Haven't
Model.
seen that
I
for a
think it's
while.
called Model Shop or something, isn't it?
Can't
Something like
remember what it's
that. I
called.
can't remember now myself.
But it's a UK shop closing down.
Yeah. Well, Jeff says I was over at Reynolds Hobbies yesterday. As usual, he had nothing in. Had to order it. Seems like you need to order everything these days. Yeah, you do. Especially where I live and Panzer lives.
And
Well,
me.
there is a reason for that. Is that it's certainly in the UK? It's because the major importers are based in Europe, and Britain is no longer part of Europe. So there's a lot more paperwork involved in getting products in, and also for some strange reason, since COVID, the models, a lot of the retailers just don't have the stock levels that they used to have pre-COVID.
Yeah.
Probably
But we're
because more
also
people have gotten into the hobby.
no, it's like supermarkets in the UK. Previously, supermarkets used to stock the shelves used to be front to back solidly with product. Now you're lucky if you see one row of that product in the supermarket. It's almost as though the supply chain is stretched that narrow now. It's always the JIT system, just in time. Because I can go for days sometimes without Co-op not having bacon in.
Seriously?
Seriously. And that's a staple product in the UK.
Yeah.
I get round that by just going to my local butcher's now. I don't mind paying a bit more because I'm bloody guaranteed to get bacon.
Yeah.
But when your local co-op starts selling jars of Nescafe Gold Bland coffee for £10.30 because it's classed as a convenience store and they don't shift any, that should be a warning to the co-op managers that overpricing products, people aren't going to buy it.
Especially in Scotland.
Especially in Scotland and especially in rural communities, because we may be a rural community, but we now get Ocado deliveries to this area. We now get Asda deliveries to this area. We're now starting to see Amazon Fresh deliveries to this area, which will have a knock-on effect to all the major supermarkets.
Yeah.
We've got something here called the National Watchdog, or the ACCC.
Mhm.
It sort of governs all that so it doesn't happen.
Yes.
We
And
have
it's
a thing here called Esther Ransom.
We had a thing here called Esther Ranson, not anymore. The problem is that they come with a suggested retail price, not a recommended retail price. And a lot of retailers, unless it's actually marked on the packaging that it should be sold for £1.10, some convenience stores can mark that up by 50% and they can get away with it because they know that they've got a captured market. If you're in shopping from them, they know that you're desperate to get that product.
we just had a royal commission a couple of years ago now into the major supermarkets. And yeah, they didn't come out of it too well.
Mm.
But they're all the ACCC sort of governs all that pricing, petrol pricing, supermarket pricing, and all that. And if anyone's breaching them, they cop a very big fine. Like I think it was Optus only last week copped a $1.5 million fine for misleading customers. on a product. They said it was fine, but it turned out it wasn't fine.
Oh, I'm just
It was essentially ripping people off.
Yeah, that happens a lot.
That's what the ACCC is here is for, is to try and stop all that.
Yeah.
Apple says Amazon are in link with Morrison's. That is who I get my shopping from. Free delivery over 60 quid. We can't get next day deliveries here.
No, you got to book your deliveries.
Yeah.
It's the same with us down here. We can't have next day or same day delivery. We've got to book a delivery date.
I don't know. It makes me laugh because they say it's because of where we live, but we're on the main road. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not as if we're in the back end of nowhere totally.
You see, it's like that Just Eats and Deliveroo food. Geographical restrictions apply. The geographical restrictions is if you're not in a major city, you got no chance of getting it.
Yeah. And it'd be bloody cold by the time it got to us. It's like I tried quite a few years ago. I bought a carpet online just for a place we were renting when Michelle came out of hospital, and there was no carpet in the living room, so I had to get a quick carpet. And I was getting one local, and I was like, "How much for delivery?" And it was like a week before they could deliver it to me. So I was like, "Oh, sod that! I need it now." So I got in touch with Aberdeen. Same thing, couldn't do it. Ended up getting it online, next day delivery from London. Cheaper than I could have got it local.
Yeah. With me, I did a few years ago, I need to buy a new washing machine. And I went to Argos. And they just happened to have a good sale on. And I saw what I wanted within the price budget. And I thought, okay, I want that. Okay, when can you deliver? And they couldn't give me a delivery date within the next fortnight. And I said, bollocks to that. I said, I want it a lot. So, why can't you're advertising saying is next day delivery? And in some cases, same day delivery. They couldn't give me a delivery date for it. So I went, okay, I'll go and have a look around and see what the local electrical retailer has. I found something similar. It cost me a tenner, but they delivered it 2 days later. And the only reason they didn't do next day delivery was because they were shut on the Wednesday. So I got it on the Thursday.
They were shut?
Yeah, we have a thing about local holidays, or local half-day trading.
Okay.
And it's a traditional thing because there's a lot of the retailers are open Saturday, so they shut 1 day a week, the Sunday, and they also do the half day a week.
Yeah, we still get that round here, half day on a Wednesday on some of the shops.
Yeah.
Well, I had an issue once with the control board for my heating and air conditioning system went out on like the coldest night of the year. Coldest morning. I worked an overnight. I came home and my house was cold, like on a Friday.
Yeah.
So I called the company that installed it, and they said, well, it's this piece, but we can't get it shipped to you until Tuesday. I'm like, wait a minute, where is it? It's in a town 20 miles over.
I'll go get it.
I said, that's exactly what I did. I said, I will go get it. Because it was so cold, if I didn't have heat in the house, I was afraid I would have had to take the night off of work. Because I have a backup, propane fireplace that would have kept the house above freezing. But I'll only use that if I'm here. if I'm not here, I couldn't use it.
Yeah.
So it's like, yes, I will run and get it.
It's like
It
if
was
you
a
ever
warranty piece.
if you ever come to the Netherlands, don't be shocked because everything is closed. Not everything, but they're kind of coming around to normalcy. But when I moved in to the Netherlands, Mondays everything's shut. Mondays of all, and if you're not used to that,
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, because
Well, I know
Mondays is the working
places
day,
that are
right?
like that, because they work Saturdays, so they
Yeah.
give everybody 2 days off.
But they don't give. They still work Sundays. That's the thing. It's weird.
Well, and it also gives people working those jobs a chance to do things on a business day.
I don't mind it. I was just not. I was not aware of it, and then it got a
Yeah.
bit, silly. I was like, "What the hell?" Where I come from, we're open 7 days a week. Blah blah blah. I was like, "No, not here." You have to just adapt, and it
It's-
works fine if you know about it.
Yeah.
It's fine. It was just a surprise.
It's like that
Well,
here.
it's just, I always thought it was funny the fact that, they had the part, but they couldn't get a person to bring it over
Yeah. No, I get it. Yeah.
until, the following, 4 days later. I'm like, I will go get it.
Yeah. It'll take me.
And the tech actually came by that afternoon
Oh, really?
and put it in place.
Mhm.
Before he finished for the day, he actually came over so I could go to work, which I thought was pretty cool.
Very nice.
Mm. It's like that here. Like in the 80s, once Friday came, there was nothing open on the weekend, apart from the 24-hour server.
Yeah. Different times back then, though.
Yes. But now,
It's like the 70s, going back to the 70s at Christmas. Shops used to shut on Christmas Eve at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, to give
And-
people time to go home and be with their families.
Yeah, and if Christmas Eve fell on a Sunday, there was no Sunday trading.
Yeah.
The last thing you would buy, so you would actually, the shops would be shut for 4 days.
Yeah.
Christmas Day, Boxing Day, the 27th to 28th. You only started seeing people opening up again afterwards.
Just get your shit done before that date. You'll be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I say to people, if you're looking for it at 5 o'clock on Christmas Eve,
You're the problem.
and after the shop's shut, you either don't need it or
You can wait a couple of
you
days.
could just wait. You should have, you should have bought, but you should have got it before you ran out of it.
Yeah.
I mean,
What's the old saying? Poor planning on your part does not cause an emergency on my part.
Yeah, exactly that.
or as we say in the military, it's the 7 Ps. Prior planning and preparation prevent poor performance.
that's what it was like here in the 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Sarah
and-
Jane's joined us in chat. She's
Hey,
saying,
Sarah Jane.
Hey, Sarah Jane.
Yay.
She says Pans are half day opening on Wednesdays. Yes, we have the same thing here in Wigtown. It's the half days a Wednesday. Everything. My landlady, she has a little grocery shop out the front, and she shuts at 12:30 on a Wednesday. That's her day off because she works a Saturday. It allows her to go to the cash and carry in Stranraer, or
It's Christmas for crying out loud. Let people have them,
Yeah.
benign.
Yeah, I must say, the butchers where my son works, that shuts 4 o'clock on Christmas Eve.
Yeah.
And they say they stay open late on Christmas Eve so people can get the meat that they've ordered. Mind you, I must admit, I'm still a bit of a throwback from the 70s because I still stock up every Christmas. Michelle's like, why do we bother? You know,
Yeah.
still eating it now.
You never know, right? That's what
I mean, I always double up on the amount of bread and the amount of milk that I have in the house over the Christmas break. To this day, I still do it.
Yeah, I still got a cupboard with boxes of candles in because I remember the power cuts, and always got food in every house we go to. Always got to have a chest freezer in it.
Sarah Jane says, "Hi all," and whoever that person is on the top left.
Hi, Sarah Jane.
Pay your fines, Carol. Yeah.
I paid him.
Did you pay the late payment fee? Because the late
Joshy
payment
got it all. It all went to Joshy. Was it last week? Beginning of last week? The end of the week before?
Joshy, does he owe stuff to Sarah Jane? No.
He collects the fines.
Oh, he's the debt collector. Okay,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, all right, fine.
Sarah Jane.
Sarah Jane, your enterprise seems to have grown a little bit. How does it feel to be the mob boss?
Yeah, I don't want to wake up with a 1/35 scale horse's head in my bed.
If it's only 1/35th, I can manage.
It'll probably be in a place where you'll be scratching it and wondering, what the hell is this? And then you'll start thinking, how did that get in my bed?
Yeah, I don't remember. How much did I drink last night?
Right, I've got a paragraph of that later. Some more of the stupid black glue.
Sarah Jane says, I don't stock up. I fill the house with pince pies. I'm sorry.
You don't have to stock up. People do that for you via fines.
I love mince pies.
I don't love them. I don't mind them, but I don't love them.
I love them. Especially warmed up with a bit of brandy on and then some ice cream or a bit of cream.
All right, now we're talking. Okay, fine, I can live with that.
And Michelle makes some lovely ones with frangipan on the top.
Yeah.
Instead of the pastry, she puts frangipan on top. I wonder why I'm fat.
Well, better fat than happy and thin and tired than fat. Sorry.
I'll tell my doctor that next week.
You should. We only live once, you know that, right? What we're saving ourselves for some sort of no. We only live once. It's
Who was it that did the skit about people who eat brown bread? They've done a survey that people live 21 days longer eating brown bread.
21 days only. Is that it?
Yes, something like it's some arbitrary number. And but you don't get it when you're at the prime of your youth. You get it at the end of your life.
You know what? They can have the 21 days.
Give me the unhealthy food beforehand. Yeah.
No, it's not that. I mean, I love brown bread. Some brown breads are amazing, right?
Yeah.
My particular favourite bread. I have two particular favourite breads that I purchase. One is the jalapeno and cheese bread that the Co-op do. It's the kind of bread you can eat the loaf as it is. Maybe put some butter on it, but you tend to just get the bread and just go and stuck it in your mouth. It's that delicious. And the other that I use for sandwiches is the Warburton seeded brown bread.
That's what I have.
That is delicious. That's the finest bread you can ever have.
Yeah, the one with the purple packet.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one I have.
That's a bold claim, though. The finest bread you can ever have.
Well, it's the finest bread you can buy in this area. Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I mean, the other bread which I like is Mother's Pride Scottish plain bread.
Oh, with a bowl of soup.
and or with a bowl of soup, or with again a block of butter. You just spread the butter over the.
Yeah,
A
yeah, yeah.
block of butter.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Now we are talking. No.
Memories.
someone is
But- but-
drooling.
But then when I was younger, a Scottish plain loaf was this big, and the slices were about yay thick. Now
Yeah,
the bread is this size, and the slices are 5 millimeters thick. You think, where the hell's the eating going in a loaf of that bread nowadays?
Sarah J says Northerners and their bread. They have bread with every flipping meal.
We do.
It's like
Thing is,
Bread?
Sarah Jane, have you ever heard of a Bolton kebab? Because I love a Bolton kebab.
what's a Bolton kebab? You have to educate us.
Right, do you know a bread bun,
Yeah.
like a burger bun?
Yeah.
You take one of them and then you get a steak and kidney pie or something like that and put it on it. So it's a pie sandwich basically.
Oh, okay. So you lost me at steak and kidney. So, steak, yes. Kidney, I'm not so sure.
Or meat and potato, meat pie, any hot pie.
Steak and Guinness. I get it.
It's like I was going to say baby head, but you don't call it at that round. I like steak pudding, which is a steamed suet pie.
Okay, suet. I need to try that because that seems to be in a lot of English staple.
Yeah, I suppose suet's beef fat.
Yeah,
You make it dumplings
it's like
out of it.
tallow, right?
Yeah, but that's from sheep.
No. You can get tallow from beef as well.
Tallow candles and stuff are from sheep.
Interesting.
So,
Interesting.
Thing that I want to try is it's called a Stokey, and you get it in Stoke. It's kind of like
what?
It's called a Stokey.
A Stokey.
Yes.
Right, what is it? Tell me what it is. What is a Stokey?
It's I'm trying to remember what it was described. You've heard of your what do you call the damn things? The wraps that you get, tortilla wraps.
Yes.
It's a Stoke version of that, and you have it with sausage, bacon, and egg around it, or whatever filling they do. It's a savoury snack. I quite fancy having one of those.
Oh, okay. Sounds nice, actually.
but me kids love, the like the bird's eye chicken breast stuff. They get like sticky barbecue or southern fried. That type of stuff. My kids love them. So on a Saturday night they'll get them once a month, and if I get it, I slice it up and put it on wraps with melted cheese.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds nice.
Some French fries.
Yeah.
And a bit of garlic and chili sauce.
Okay, fine. I can live with that. Thing is, I'm not a picky eater. I'll try anything once, but
yes,
I'm quite a fussy eater. If it's good for me, I won't eat. If it's good for me, I won't eat it.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, I'll try kangaroo. It sounds like a
kangaroo's nice.
Well, I don't know. I never tried it. The thing is,
kangaroo patties.
My mom was of the philosophy that she put food on the table. She only cooks one meal. If you don't eat it, well, tough luck.
You go hungry.
There you go.
It's on time till breakfast.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I've learned to eat a lot of things. Just saying.
I mean, I've had talking about Scott Wenson kangaroo. I had kangaroo burgers, and ironically enough, I had them in Aberdeen when they used to shut off the Union Terrace Road and have the fair there, the international, the Continental Market there, and we went there one day, and at one end I had the kangaroo burger, and at the other end I had the crocodile burger.
Yeah, same
Okay,
here.
so croc or alligator is something I would like to try because I've heard a lot about it.
It was better than I thought it was going to be.
I had no reference to the taste, just like I don't have any reference to to kangaroo or anything
I'll give you a hint. If you go to McDonald's, it tastes the same as a McDonald's burger.
No, really?
It's just a red meat. It doesn't taste any different.
Oh, you mean the kangaroo? I was talking about the
Oh,
crocodile.
no, it does.
Either of them.
Oh, really? No.
Basically,
It does. The kangaroo has a distinctive taste.
It's a bit more. It's a bit stronger.
Hmm.
soak it in brown sauce. It doesn't. It tastes the same.
Yeah, hot sauce and brown sauce. There you go.
Yeah. But do you want sauce on that? Yeah, a good lashing of HP brown. Yes, thank you very much. Oh, but that was enjoyable. Okay.
No, I mean, I would like to try it. Definitely.
I must admit, I tried shark once, but I did find that a bit smelly. But when I ate
Which shark? I mean, what are we talking about?
oh,
When you say
I
shark.
don't know which shark. I don't know what his name was.
No. Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh,
You'd
Jesus.
find it a bit plasticky if you're eating one of those shark Hoover burgers. Yeah.
Did you have sour shark from Iceland, or did you have
Yeah.
like grilled shark from what are we talking about?
It was from Iceland.
Okay.
And,
Yeah.
it's-
Yeah. Not the grocers.
I found it a bit. I thought it was going to be really bad, but because I don't like strong smelling fish. But it was actually all right. Behave, Panzer.
Oh, Panzer.
There are two things in the world that taste like fish, and one of them's fish.
I like boar as well. Yeah. Yeah, I thought so. Thanks, Carl. That reminds me, I've got to order boar burgers.
Marcus has got the joke now. Yeah.
Sarah Jane says, I have to say though, the crab chowders I had in San Francisco were absolutely lovely. The skill in how they broke the crabs apart was amazing. I couldn't do that. I can't stand crab.
Really? How can you
Shell
not
loves
stand
it.
crab? He eats
yeah.
shark, but he can't eat a fucking sweet crab?
Yeah, it's the smell. It's the smell.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay, no problem.
What
I
about
would
crayfish?
like to try, because in Sweden we do have crayfish, as we call it. You know, in the US they call it crawfish, right? So, but they do have these seafood boils, and I would love to get my hands on an authentic one.
Yeah.
Just to try it out, see what they do with it, because you know it looks so good.
Yeah, I love prawns and lobster, langoustine, stuff like that.
But not crab.
I find lobster too sweet.
Lobster is an acquired taste, I have to say.
I like lobster.
Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. But I can't have like you see on TikTok or whatever. They have these huge lobsters that's like 3 pounds, and they're like shoving it down their face. It's like, oh my god.
I could.
I'd just like to remind all the shellfish eaters that Osama bin Laden was buried at sea. So at some point along the line,
Well,
you're eating Osama bin
I'd
Laden.
like to know where, so that you know where
But
what
with
seashell.
the
Yeah.
international shellfish market, you're not going to know where they came from.
So I still like cockles.
Oh, I never tried those. Are they good?
Yeah, I like them. They can be a bit gritty.
But cockles aren't they a little bit like clams, right?
A
Am I
bit
wrong?
like mussels, yeah. The little
Yeah.
fish, little
Yeah.
shellfish.
So you're not purging them; you're just eating them straight up.
Well, you get them usually nowadays. You get them in a bloody jar in vinegar.
Yeah, I mean, if you're
But used
fresh,
to be-
I'm
used to get them
talking
with the
fresh
seaside.
ones. I'm not talking tinned or canned.
yeah, if you get them fresh,
Yeah.
you get them with. They still get them in vinegar.
Okay. So, if you go to a restaurant and they say cockles,
Oh, I've never gone to a restaurant.
oh, okay. Damn it! You're not making this easy, Carl.
Sorry, ask Michelle when she gets up. She'll tell you.
No. I'm only joking. You know.
As a general rule, I avoid anything that's shellfish based.
I like shellfish. I do. Crawfish, crayfish is my favorite, definitely. We do it differently in Sweden. We eat them cold, right? They've been not like in the US where you have them warm in a like a boil with corn and stuff like that.
I like chucking prawns in my curry.
Yeah,
When I'm cooking, I do a chicken curry. Like, got a bit of lamb or something left over.
you
on
have a
Sunday.
chicken curry and you chuck pork prawn in it. It's not a chicken curry then. It's
Oh
something
no,
else.
it's a mix. That's what I was just about to say. Like, you know, on a
Oh,
Sunday,
sorry.
on a Sunday, if you have lamb or something, got any lamb left over, I'll put a
Yeah.
bit of lamb, bit of chicken, some prawns, make like a mixed curry.
Yeah. Well, usually I don't have lamb left over because I don't cook lamb, and that's my problem. Of
I
course.
love lamb.
The thing is, in the Netherlands, it's hard to get a good butcher. It's hard to get the good stuff. And I hate the second-rate products. You know,
Yeah.
if you want to spend money, spend it on good stuff. But you
Yes,
know,
I
it's not.
agree.
It's a lot of people here who try to kind of like pass. Yeah, yeah.
I am. You know, I know I'm lucky because my son's a butcher, so I can
I
go
know.
and get
On the
reduced.
subject of passing off food, did you see the article about the Scottish homegrown tea?
No.
There was a man convicted of fraud by selling off home. He convinced these high street retailers and these expensive restaurants to stock and buy his exclusive Scottish grown tea. They charged them extortionate amounts for it. He was a con artist.
Theory Jane says, love seafood. And Athel says, my stomach can't stand crustaceans. Love fish except pollock. Now, I love pollock.
Yeah.
That's a lot of what you get from the chip shop now, that monkfish.
Yeah.
And monkfish, that is nice.
Oh, monkfish is good. I
I
like
like monkfish
ugly
tail with
fish.
paprika.
It's an ugly fish.
Yeah.
You're not going to have to.
mean-
You just have to eat it, right? So
Yes, most of your fish fingers now are made from Alaskan pollock.
Yeah, they are. Oh, well, I suppose we better call it a night. It's gone past 3.
It is, yes.
Oh, really? 1 second.
1 second, let me be. Let me be. Let me be. I am busy.
Is that
Actually-
a princess song from Frozen, Carl?
It is. It's the one Connie always sings. Let me pee.
Let it flow.
Let it flow. Oh, that's awesome.
I will be doing shortly.
Hey, I actually got a lot
what
done.
the view-
I'm so surprised.
What the viewers don't realise is that the minute the end credits run, in the green room, all you see is Carl's empty chair literally swirling around like that as he's off skate to go and have a pee.
Yeah, that's the link for tonight's stream for Free Men over on my channel tonight, 10 o'clock.
Did you say 3 men or 3 men?
All right, 2 men and a princess. I can see that he's not here. Yeah, so thank you.
Well, yes, I bloody am, Carl. Look,
Well, if anybody's free, please let us know and you can join us. We've got plenty of space.
I'll let you know. I will let you know.
That's no problem. You're more than welcome. Yes, 10 o'clock tonight. 6:30 tonight, though. First, it's Terry.
Yes, indeed.
Assuming that he's actually streaming and he's not late.
Well, we never
We'll
know.
see.
He
We'll see.
could be muted. He could have done a stream last night. You never know with Terry. He was sat there on his own. Wouldn't be the first time.
It wouldn't. He did do it a couple of weeks ago and wondered why no one was going in. I pointed out to him that I would do, but I'm eating my dinner and then I'm gearing up for the PPM stream. Sorry, first come first serve, matey.
Wrong day.
he thought it was Tuesday.
Athel says, the thing that gets me about Scott being upside down is his hair doesn't move.
Are you sure?
So thank you, panel, for joining me. Thank you, Michelle. I hope you're having a good kip. And yes, I'll just say ta-ra and I haven't done my thing, and I'll see you all tonight over on Terry's or on mine at 10 o'clock. But thank you, everybody. It's been a good stream. Thank you, panel. Thank you, chat. And
Thank you very much.
Bye.
Waiter. Bye. And don't forget Marcus on Saturday night. Bye.
This.